What's up? It's your boy Raquel coming from the rig, man. Alright, man, we're over here in King Kong. We've been working. Let me turn this light off. We've been working in King Kong, haven't made videos. I've just been staying busy. Been having a lot of issues, you know what I'm saying? Mostly with my trailer. I did get rid of that trailer. That trailer just, it had a bad airbag system. But anyway, right now what we're dealing with is that, so King Kong has an aftermarket fan clutch, so it only runs on one belt. If you guys don't know, the Cummins N14 motors, the old models, like the 1099 Cummins N14, the behind the fan, you know, the fan clutch pulley, it has two belts. So my truck only runs with one belt because the front one, it will spit it out. If you guys do not, if your fan clutch goes bad and you do not put the OEM fan clutch in the Cummins N14, and maybe it's not for all of them, but all the aftermarkets, at least the one that I have and the one my boy has, like my boy Andy has the same truck I have, and it spits out the front belt. So we only run it on one belt. So what happened to me is that I broke that belt. That belt broke because I had a nut that was bad, which was actually this right here. That's basically to tie in that belt. It has a system which is like, it's 3 bolts like this, and it has the 1 bolt that goes straight down. It looks like this. It's a 2-inch bolt. This nut, this bottom one, is so you can lock it in once you go down on it to tension the belt, and then you lock it in. The nut that's on there is bad, and we think we might have left it loose because we just changed the water pump on King Kong, and the belt basically flipped upside down. It got cut up with the pulleys, and this morning I put it back on correctly, but it ended up snapping. I've been driving it without the belt all day, so long as the truck is running and air is coming in, you know, it stays cool. But when you're idling and you stop, it starts to overheat. Like right now, it's starting to get hot a little bit, like up to like the 190, because I'm cooking dinner before I go out there. But we're gonna go ahead and, I got the belts. I bought 2 belts today, and I bought the belt. I had a picture of the part number. It's a Alliance brand from Freightliner. They're like $24 each. My truck only runs off 1, but I bought 2 so I can have a spare. And I'm gonna be installing it. I'm probably gonna put the phone out there to record. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna probably put music on it, but I'm gonna get the job done. So what we gotta do is that we gotta remove the fan. It's like, in my truck it's 5 screws. I've heard some guys say that it's 6 screws. My truck has 5 screws. The fan comes right off. You can let the fan sit right there. Then you can just put the belt right over the, you know, the fan clutch, and you know, you gotta loosen up the 3 bolts, and then the bolt system, the tensioner system. Put the belt on there, and then you just tighten it up, put the fan back on, and you're ready to go. So we're gonna get that done right now. We're gonna go ahead and do that, and you know, get rolling, because I'm doing these Home Depot loads right now, and I gotta get over to Valdosta, Georgia, and then to Mobile, Alabama. So that's what it is, man. But right now, yeah, we're just gonna finish cooking this right here and get out there and do it up. So guys, remember, if you got a Cummins N14 and your fan clutch goes bad, you can save some money and get yourself the aftermarket, but most likely you'll be splitting up one of those belts. If you guys go in an aftermarket, or you recently changed your fan clutch and you've seen that it's splitting up your belt, there you go, because it doesn't line up properly with the other pulley on the other side. So that's what it is. So yeah, we're gonna go out there and get this done. It's your boy Doc. I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, so we're starting with a size 14 deep socket. We're gonna take off the 5 bolts that's holding my fan. There is a washer as well. You're gonna lose these things. There is a washer on there, so make sure you grab the washer as well. It's very important you don't lose that washer. I'll put these gloves off. Sometimes when you wear gloves, you can't feel. Just can't get a good grip on things. Washer. Make sure you don't lose these. We're going to move to the next bolt. That one's off. Go on to the next one. Very uncomfortable with one person doing this, because only one person doing this is very uncomfortable. If the fan wants to move, sucks. It really does suck doing it with one person. And with 2 people, you have someone that can hold the fan. So what I'm doing is I'm just holding the fan right here. Once I pop it loose, and they're coming off easy because we just, like I said, we just changed the water pump on this and removed the fan. So all those screws are nice and soft. You know, they're already loose. Get that nut off. So that's what it is, man. I'll go ahead and skip to another clip. All right, fellas, so the fan is out. You can just let it sit right there. Now the belt can just go right over the fan clutch and the belt. See how I have two lines? So Cummins N14 takes two belts right here, okay? And what happens is that when you get an aftermarket fan clutch, so this fan clutch, this is the fan clutch right here. It's an aftermarket fan clutch. Because the aftermarket one was like 700, 800 bucks. The OEM, you're looking at about 11, 1200 bucks. My boy owned this truck when we got it. We got the aftermarket. So what happens is that it doesn't line up with that pulley over there. And what it'll do is that usually it's the front one. They'll spit the front one out. So I only use it on this back one, right on the back rib. So we're gonna put the belt on the back rib. You can see the fan came out. There was actually 6 screws. One of them comes out completely like this. I will attempt to put that back on. I don't know if it's just that it came out of the fan or what, but it doesn't matter because we have 5 that are still on. You can see they're like studs, and it actually looks like, yeah, it actually looks like it came out of here. Actually looks like it came out of right here. Yep, that's where it came out of. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there and try to go on. So there it is. Now we gotta loosen 1, 2, and so it's 1, 2, 3. You see right there, those three bolts are 3/4. This is the tensioner system, and then right over here, you can see that bolt right there going straight through. That is a tensioner right there, and then that little nut on top, the locking nut, was bad, and is why it keeps coming loose. So we're gonna replace that nut, and that's what it is, fellas. I'll get back to you in a sec. All right, fellas, so this is the belt right here from Alliance Parts. There's the part number right there, ABPNO 128423. There are the specs, okay, V-belt, and that's the belt. Let's get this belt put on there. All right, fellas, the belt is on. You can see the belt is nice and on right there, so you can see what I was talking about. That pulley and that pulley, they don't line up that well because it's an aftermarket fan clutch, so that the front belt will spit it out if you put it on there, but the back one still lines up good. You guys can see that screw right there. I know it's blurry right now. That screw right there. We have, let me see if I can zoom in. So we have now a new lock nut on there. We have a new nut with a lock washer. That's basically the tensioner and holds it down. We ready to go. Fan is back on. You guys can see. You don't always gotta spend a lot of money, man, getting repairs. Sometimes you just gotta put a little elbow grease in. It's your boy, Kel. I'll catch you guys in the next one.